Yeah, I'm gonna set
No, that
the
match,
stage for
from
you
what
here.
I saw, oh, that match was great. My only gripe was, which some people might get on me, but I thought there was way too many kickouts and interferences.
But this is what I think this is exactly what professional wrestling is all about here. Yes, it was super gimmicky. Up our asses, it was gimmicky.
But
Obviously, it's hokey to have a was it like a German wrestler play a Mexican icon and
it's
an
basically an
American
American
wrestler.
cos. It's basically an American and a German
But
cosplaying as
that was the
Mexicans.
fun of everything. And my God, you could see the audience soaking every bit of it in,
And
especially.
I think it worked out better that they did this match here and not at WrestleMania.
Oh my God, if it was at WrestleMania, it would have been 5 minutes.
It
And
would have been 5 minutes, and it would have we would have barely seen anything, and there probably wouldn't have really been a reaction.
no, it wouldn't have. And this, it worked out so perfectly. Thank God the match happened because of what happened with Ludwig Kaiser getting arrested for assaulting somebody in an elevator after making out with his girlfriend. Apparently, the guy that got assaulted said, "Please have some manners, sir."
Yeah, and guess who bailed him out?
Was
Gunther.
yeah, Gunther.
Which
Um,
which goes to show you, nice guy Gunther. But that
nice
also
guy.
goes to show you, like, hey, they're not just good friends in WWE outside the ring. So I know I've
But
talked a lot of smack about Gunther, but I'll give respect to Gunther there for being a good guy.
so this is the frustrating part when you watch, and I've mentioned this before, when WWE does so well at something, and you look at like how much effort and like how much went into this collaboration and putting together this main event for AAA Mexico and the packages they put together and the
And
enjoyment that everybody has. And
you
then
know
you
what I
watch
found out?
Smack hold on, and then you watch SmackDown and it's like why is there such a night and day difference between SmackDown and Raw and then what you have in this main event here for AAA Mexico, which is like my God, like this is like what professional wrestling is all about. And then you watch SmackDown, it's like I just want to turn the TV off.
Yeah, and you know what I found out today? Guess who produced that mask versus mask match?
Oh, who?
Pete Dunne.
Oh, wow. See, but okay, hold on. Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne's been involved in this as one of the Americanos,
I think he's Rio or Bravo. He's one of the two, whichever one
but
it is. But
like
yeah,
the involvement, the collaboration, uh, it's just night and day from what you see on regular WWE programming. Kudos to everyone involved in putting together this fantastic main event, and not only best match of Chad Gable's career, best match of Ludwig Kaiser's career.
yes.
The
And I know
like,
people will be like, "Oh, it's El Grande." We all know it's Ludwig.
well,
We're not stupid.
nobody needs to debate that. That was
We're
a part
not
of all the
stupid.
gimmick.
Yeah, we all know who it was.
Well, if you're
But
still guessing, I think you've been dropped on your head a couple more
yeah,
times.
but another thing I have to say too is we did see Chad Gable on Raw, and El
Right.
Grande Americano was on during the commercial.
Right. Well, look, I just hope that they utilize Chad Gable effectively coming out of this. I look at like you said before, I don't trust the creative staff in
And
terms
he's
of,
not getting any younger. The man is 40 years old.
and he just had the best match of his career, and I hope they can ride the wave of momentum that he's been carrying. My God, the guy's in tremendous shape, and just had so much success with this. Like you need to be able to capitalize, and to Ludwig Kaiser, like he's gonna go on, he's gonna challenge Dominic Mysterio for that championship, the
At
AAA.
the,
Yeah. So,
and and one thing about Ludwig, he's never wrestling as Ludwig Kaiser ever again.
oh no, he doesn't need to. This is him. Americano is him. El Grande Americano is. I mean, look at the entrance that they had for this guy. The involvement with like the people. I mean, they've really taken to this guy, and he is involved it to something that is much like they had no idea how big this was going to be. He was thrown into this thing because they had no plans for him.
And remember, this whole thing started off as a joke.
It was a joke, but it is not a joke anymore. And
And from the very beginning, we all knew it was Chad Gable. Like it was it's just like the
well, of
moment
course,
he
right.
stepped
And I
foot.
mean, look at that. That was a part of the gimmick, but
Yeah.
that was the fun of everything, right? And then like even having the announcers like be like, it's Chad Gable. Like that's the fun of it. Like to be
No,
like
it's funny
shocked.
because Michael Cole said it's Chad Gable, and Corey Graves is like, no, it's not. And then Corey Graves after the match, he's like, I have to apologize to you, Michael. You were right. It was Chad Gable.
Right. Right. So again, kudos to everything. And this is kind of what makes me want to go into what AEW is doing. AEW is obviously the hotter product right now. People are coming off they're coming off of Double or Nothing, with a lot of momentum with MJF back as AEW World Champion, and he's going to be defending that championship all throughout the summer. But I feel like with AEW and WWE, they need something big for the summer here. They really just do. AW is doing fine, and they're going to be heading into their biggest show of the
Yeah,
year, All In.
and
Um, and they're going to have a lot of great success with that pay-per-view too. But like let them capitalize off of what they're doing still, and let WWE. Let's pray that WWE has a good summer.
yeah.